Hey guys, welcome to Lena's Tarot. This is Lena. So this video is going to be for Gemini regarding their love for the month of May. Just want to let you guys know, guys, that I'm going to be having a sale. So all readings via video are going to be $10 for the month of August. I'm going to be uploading a video after I finish doing all the elements on how to get a reading with me. But if you're interested in getting a reading, you can just contact me at lenas.tarot@gmail.com. Another thing too, please be sure to add me on Facebook. My name on Facebook is Lena Love. I will attach the link in the description below, and then you can also find the link in my bio. So first and foremost, I wanted to just say that a lot of the readings for this month, I feel like it's more of a general reading than it is an actual love reading. It might be because a lot of people might be focused on their finances and their careers more than it would be relationship-wise. Now, just keep in mind that if this does not resonate, you can watch your moon and or rising sign. Please be sure to be open to it, and this will not resonate to everyone. Okay, so again, this might not resonate to you, so watch your moon and or rising sign. So just to start off with, guys, if you see, I've always laid out cards in front of me just because I don't want to waste time on camera shuffling them and stuff like that, because when it comes to shuffling, I take a little bit longer than normal. I really like to connect when I am doing the reading, so that is one of the reasons why I take a little bit longer. But anywho, so let's get into the reading, guys. Hopefully you like this reading. Just keep in mind that this is an intuitive tarot reading. So for those of you who don't know, intuitive readings are what you see and what the cards tell you at the same time, or whatever comes through, okay? So like I said in the beginning, I feel like this is more of a finance and a career month for you, Geminis. It might be that a lot of you guys might be focused on, getting your career on point and deciding whether you want to go to college or start a new job career or learn something new. I feel like the biggest message for you guys for the month of this is really figure out what it is you want. I feel like although you might get what it is that you're seeking, there might be a time where you might even question it. Is this really what I want? Because I feel like you can get what you want as far as relationship and career-wise and, job-wise, but it is, make sure that this is what you want. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people wish for the grass on the other side, and then when they get it, it's like that's not entirely what they wanted. You know what I mean? And I was in one of those situations this month as well. I felt like there was something that I wanted so bad, and I finally got it, and it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and I just kind of felt like it was time to get up and walk away from it, because it wasn't exactly what I wanted. It's what I wanted, but I came to realize that it really isn't for me. It wasn't for me. So that is one of the reasons why I say that. I feel like the biggest message to you guys for this month is if it isn't bringing you what you thought it was going to bring you, you really need to figure out what direction that you want to go to, because this month is about making assessments and figuring out what it is that you want. The King of Hazards, although if you pay attention, this is the zombie tarot deck I forgot to mention before I got into the reading. So the deck is a little bit different. A lot of you guys might look at it and say, what? Huh? Like, this doesn't make any sense. But I will explain it to you. So if you look closely, this is the King of Hazards, which is the King of coins. And then you have the Page of Hazards, which is the Page of coins. And then you also have, let me see, the King of Cup. Okay? So in a sense, it's more of a a lot of people, a lot of tarot will say, well, these are different energies. It can be, yes, it could be a man or a woman. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be men. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a specific person. It could be an energy, the way that you portray yourself and how your energy or would be for this month. Like for me, although it is the King of Hazards, I feel like that is how you need to portray yourself for this month. Maybe a lot of you guys might be fixed on, financial. A lot of you guys might be set financially, and then there's the other half that is finding their way, trying to figure out where it is that they want to go. A lot of the times, I feel like, with this being said, a lot of you guys are good stars with money, very goal-orientated, educated, wants to travel. A lot of you guys might come off a little arrogant or, full of themselves, which is okay, because what you have is, you have what you have, and it's okay to flaunt it. It's okay to let people know that this is what you have, okay? So by any means necessary, it isn't a problem or anything like that. But then I feel like there's this other half where it's like you're contemplating. I have whatever it is that you want, you will receive it. The Nine of Cups for me is a definite yes. So if your questions or you're wondering about career or you're wondering about your relationship, what it is that you want, you will receive. Okay. So that's a definite yes. But I feel like there is a point where you have to take yourself out of the situation. Maybe it could be career-wise. Maybe a lot of you guys might be in a position where you're not completely happy about the position that you have right now. And I feel like you have to take yourself out of the situation that you're in and really think about it. Maybe you might have to go back to school, or I feel like you're contemplating going back to school and you're not sure if you should do it. Like you're laying in bed and thinking, hey, should I do it? Should I not do it? You know, you're weighing the pros and cons of the situation. But at the end of the day, if that is something that's going to bring you closer to where you want to go, this will bring you happiness. So don't contemplate it so much. You'll have love and support and stuff like that. Getting your family will support you if that is something that you want to do. Now, as far as relationship, I feel like a lot of you guys might be going out, having a good time for the month of August, possibly enjoying, don't overdo it. Try not to have sex without love, because I feel like a lot of you guys for the month on might be going out, having a good time, quenching. I'm sorry, guys, I can't speak. You're fulfilling those needs that you have. It could be sexually, mentally, emotionally, physically. There's needs that you have, and you're seeking and you're fulfilling them. You know what I mean? It's about you for this month. Having a good time. Maybe you guys might go out, party, meet a lot of people for this month. Life is about enjoying yourself, which is okay. So that's not a bad thing. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling clarifying cards just to see a little bit more into what's going on in your love life. Because this is a love reading, but for me it felt more of a general, focus more on finances, but that could be what your energy is for the month of August, okay? Yeah, so in regards to love relationship, I feel like the way that you need to come off is to be very strong, very firm, and know what it is that you want. I feel like when it comes when it comes to the situation with love, this is the thing. There is a choice that needs to be made. This choice that needs to be made, I feel like it could be a thing where you have to make a choice between two or more people. And I feel like somebody's gonna get hurt out of this triangle. Someone will get hurt, and you're still persisting and you're still going and you keep going. Maybe if you're talking to two or more people, you're still going. You know, you continue to do it. You're not minding anybody's feelings. You know, in the long run, someone is going to get hurt, and I feel like you're contemplating the situation, really thinking about it. So for those of you who are making a choice between two or more people, really think about that before you do it, because I feel like if you do it, you might be kind of disappointed with the decision you're going to make. Although it might be happy in the beginning, it might not be entirely what it is that you're looking for. So just keep that in mind. Really think about what it is that you do in your actions. So I have a King of Cups. King of Cups, like I said before, doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a man that's coming back, but somebody is going to be making a reappearance. Okay, that could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That person is somewhat stubborn. Okay, I kind of feel like it's one of those situations where it's like what goes around comes around. So although they might have got up, walked away, it's a cycle that needs to be done. So whatever they did to you will come back around. That's how it goes. That's how it always works. And that's how it happens. I mean, it's just life. I feel like this person is very stubborn. Like if you see this old man, he has armor on his legs. So when you see the armor, they call the shots. It's their way or no way. So they basically tell you what's going to happen next. Whatever happens is going to be based upon them, not you. Okay? They're going to want to come back in return and say, hey, I'm sorry. Possibly they got up and walked away from you at some point, and it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. Things don't happen the way it's supposed to happen. And they want to come back and say, hey, I'm sorry. They could have stole something from you. It could have not have been materialistic. It could have been your pride, your emotion, your dignity. They took something from you as they walked away, and they didn't look back. So they're going to come back and want to give you an offer of some kind. Possibly it might be out of the blue, but you do have other options. So it might be one of those situations where you're busy looking at what's in front of you, but they're going to just come out from the side and just say, hey, what about me? Don't forget about me. So I feel like it's one of those situations where people always want to determine or want to come back or want to make a reappearance once they figure out that the person has moved on or is moving on. Perfect. So this page of hazard. This page of hazard is the page of coins, which is a good start for money. This person is very loyal, very honest when they do care about somebody. So somebody from the past is going to be making a re-entrance in some of you guys' lives for the month of August. They possibly could have juggled 2 or more people. One of them could have been younger, the other one could have been older. One of them was more like a mother figure. Other one could have been younger, you know, really foolish, not really thinking things through. But there's something happened between you and that person. That person will make a re-entrance in your life, want to come back and want to rekindle things with you. So really think things through, okay, as far as relationship goes. Okay, so this question, this decision, this thing that this choice that you're gonna make. Okay, so this right here is underneath it is the Four of Swords. This is a lot of contemplation, sadness, depression. Maybe there could have been a period of time where you could have had that type of energy because of lies, betrayal, slander in the past. This person somebody is not completely telling the truth. This could be the person that is deciding to return and make a re-entrance. Maybe there could have been disagreements, arguments with that person, tension that needs to be resolved due to you being hurt in the past. There's a message coming your way. Something new is coming your way. There will be a rebirth of something. So that person is going to make a re-entrance and a new birth will come its way. Justice will be made. So for those of you, that person that's going to want to come back and reconcile, justice will be made. Although you had a rough time, you're going to be able to tell them how you feel. You'll be able to have the last talk, the last laugh. You'll be able to really say what you wanted to say and you never had the chance to say. So just keep me in mind that what goes around comes around, like I said before. There's a lot of energy of reconciliation and somebody coming back from the past. Very hard-headed. There's a choice that's going to have to be made between 2 or more people. Somebody will get hurt, so choose wisely and make sure that that person that decides to come back isn't the person that you directly choose. Because what I always like to say is that if they had the strength to get up and walk away and stay separated from you for quite a bit of time, you know, and decide to come back, who's to say that they won't walk away from you again? You know, but I mean, I always say too that sometimes people make mistakes and we can't control our past, but we can control our future. And not everybody is the same, and sometimes people can change. So hopefully you guys like reading. I'm trying to shorten the video a lot just so that I have enough time to shoot all the videos and everything. But thank you guys for watching, guys. I just wanted to say I did take the comments off. Reason being, I had somebody writing nasty comments about me. You know, basically like spreading lies and this and this and that. So I took it off. So if you guys want to contact me, you can contact me at lenos.tarot@gmail.com. And for those of you who have nothing better to do but to make like fake profiles and comment and write bad things about other people, I mean, just remember what goes around comes around. And at the end of the day, I still go to sleep at night and I'm not worried about anything or anybody. So I just wanted to save the time to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, guys. Don't forget all readings via video are going to be $10 for the month of August. And then for those of you who live in the US can get a reading over the phone with me for $40, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.